Some people frustrated with Elon Musk and his involvement in the federal government are taking out their anger on his company, Tesla.
Some Tesla owners are receiving hate from others for their vehicles.
Elon Musk is no stranger to competition, but this time, he's fuming. In a shocking move that has sent shockwaves through the auto industry, Toyota has just unveiled a groundbreaking new vehicle that many experts are already calling better than Tesla.
BZ4X, a car for an active, carbon-neutral lifestyle. It's got up to 50% more power, charging times up to twice as fast, and double the towing capacity.
Packed with next-gen features, unmatched range, and revolutionary battery tech, this new car threatens to dethrone the electric king himself. As news of the announcement spread, Elon's fiery reaction lit up headlines. Is Toyota finally taking the EV crown? And why is Elon so rattled? Buckle up, as this isn't just a car war. It's a full-blown electric showdown. Toyota's recent announcement. According to multiple reports, Elon Musk, Tesla CEO and owner of the social media platform X, recently suffered a staggering hit to his net worth in just a matter of days. It was reported that the sharp decline followed a recent announcement made by Toyota about their new car, which is believed by many to be better than Tesla. Sources close to the matter noted that the financial blow has raised fresh questions about Musk's influence on both markets and politics as the year 2025 enters the second quarter. Now, the question is, what Toyota's new car could possibly be better than Elon Musk's Tesla? Before we dive deep into details, let's take a brief look at Tesla's long-standing dominance in the automobile industry. This might just be the beginning of what is to be revealed.
The big automotive companies that exist today are either going to have to change dramatically or die.
Tesla's dominance over the global automotive industry is truly worthy of note. It reportedly boasts a staggering market capitalization of $1.37 trillion. According to data compiled by Anadolu Agency from the website companiesmarketcap.com, billionaire Elon Musk's electric vehicle company currently ranks first among the world's 50 most valuable automakers. Sources close to the rankings indicated that Japanese auto giant Toyota holds the second position with a market cap of $240 billion. This is followed closely by Chinese firms Xiaomi and BYD, which reportedly have market valuations of $111.9 billion and $110.1 billion, respectively. According to recent analysis cited by Ranks in 2024, Tesla's dominance in the EV market stems largely from its tech-driven strategy, which has kept it well ahead of both legacy automakers and newer competitors like Rivian and Lucid. Industry sources have described Tesla vehicles as software on wheels, noting the company's ability to deliver frequent over-the-air updates, which happens to be a capability that traditional manufacturers and many newer EV players have yet to master. Reports also highlight Tesla's direct-to-consumer sales model as a major differentiator, bypassing the traditional dealership model and offering a more streamlined and transparent buying process. Meanwhile, it's been noted that Rivian continues to cater to a niche market of adventure-seeking drivers, while Lucid focuses on the high-end luxury segment. However, insiders say both firms are grappling with major obstacles. Rivian's production costs remain high and its manufacturing scale limited, while Lucid's narrow market scope presents challenges for broader growth. Experts have suggested that Tesla's scalable models and strong eco-branding give it an edge in reaching a wider consumer base. Reports further indicate that Tesla's lead is strengthened by its advancements in battery efficiency and its commitment to expanding production, which have kept costs down and boosted its mass appeal. Commentators note that although Rivian and Lucid rely on their unique market niches, both struggle with profitability and scalability. As Shipley 2020 observed, Tesla's ongoing innovations, especially in AI and autonomous tech, position it not just as a car maker, but as a full-fledged tech powerhouse. Sources close to the company suggest that the anticipated launch of the Tesla robotaxi could redefine the mobility landscape, reinforcing Tesla's image as an industry trailblazer and leaving rivals struggling to catch up. Now, with Toyota's recent announcement, what happens to Tesla's dominance and how did it affect Tesla's Elon Musk? Before we go into the effects, let's take a look at Toyota's new car that threatens to upset Elon Musk's Tesla. Get ready for yet another shocking revelation that will keep you at the edge of your seat. Toyota's new car. Toyota reportedly unveiled the new CHR Plus at its recent Kenshiki Forum in Brussels, alongside an updated version of the BZ4X, with which it shares several features. According to industry analysts, while American consumers may remember the CHR as a compact gas-powered crossover sold between 2018 and 2022, the vehicle has since continued its run in Europe and other markets as a hybrid and plug-in hybrid. Reports noted that the CHR Plus is a distinct model built on Toyota's updated eTNGA 2.0 platform, similar to the one used in the BZ4X. Sources say the CHR Plus measures 177.9 inches in overall length with a 108.2-inch wheelbase, making it slightly smaller than the BZ4X, which comes in at 184.6 inches with a 112.2-inch wheelbase. Though the two vehicles are visually similar, it was reported that the CHR Plus features a unique bumper, grille, and headlight design, with its most noticeable difference being a sleek, coupe-like roof. Toyota has described the new model's design as both simple and emotionally appealing.
The CHR Plus takes the progressive and unmistakable design of the original CHR, but gives a new dimension, which is very well suited for the BV area.
Testers who previewed the vehicle claimed it offers adequate rear seat comfort for passengers around 5'11", but might feel a bit cramped for taller individuals. According to Chief Engineer Masaya Uchiyama, the CHR Plus is targeted more towards singles, couples, or small families, while the BZ4X is seen as a better fit for full-sized families due to its roomier interior. Reports indicate the CHR Plus carries over many of the same performance specs as the new BZ4X, including battery options of 57.7 kilowatt-hours and 77 kilowatt-hours. Its maximum range is said to reach up to 373 miles on Europe's WLTP cycle, placing it in close competition with the previous generation of Tesla's Model Y. Toyota has yet to confirm the specific range estimates for all versions. Sources close to Toyota say the CHR Plus will be available in both front-wheel and all-wheel drive. The dual-motor variant reportedly delivers up to 343 horsepower, with a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of just 5.2 seconds, making it one of Toyota's fastest models in Europe outside of its GR performance line. The front-wheel drive models are expected to produce 167 horsepower with the smaller battery and 224 horsepower with the larger one. Toyota is said to be offering an 11 kilowatt AC onboard charger as standard, with a 22 kilowatt option for higher trims. DC fast charging will reportedly reach up to 150 kilowatts. Although past fast charging capabilities of the BZ4X received mixed reviews, Toyota now claims that both models will show noticeable improvements, especially in cold climates, a factor that reportedly influenced development due to strong EV sales in markets like Norway. Inside sources describe the CHR Plus interior as featuring a rotary gear selector, a 14-inch multimedia screen, and a layout similar to the BZ4X, complete with physical controls. Improvements to navigation and charger locating systems are also said to be significant. Toyota's warranty program in Europe will reportedly guarantee the battery retains at least 70% capacity over a 10-year period. The CHR Plus is expected to launch in Europe and the UK by late 2025. Though no US release has been confirmed, auto experts suggest that, based on its specifications and potential price point below the BZ4X's current $37,070 base price, it could be a strong candidate for the American market. With the new car announcement made by Toyota, chairman and former CEO Akio Toyoda has finally responded. Also, There have been reported losses incurred by Tesla's Elon Musk. The question now is, what was said by Toyota chairman Akio Toyoda, and how bad was Elon Musk's losses? Brace up for the most shocking revelation that is about to unfold. Elon Musk's losses and reactions. Tesla, which has been widely viewed as the standard bearer of the EV revolution, reported its lowest earnings per share in 2 years. The company missed already low analyst estimates by 10%, which led to a dramatic stock sell-off. Elon Musk, Tesla's CEO and owner of X, reportedly lost $30 billion in personal net worth, while Tesla's market value declined by $138 billion in just over 2 trading days.
Tesla's stock has tumbled 8%, pushing its market value below $1 trillion for the first time since November. That after data showed that the electric car maker's sales slumped in Europe in January. The sales decline really underscoring Tesla's challenges following a dip in global deliveries last year.
Elon Musk was reportedly emotional during a recent interview with Fox Business, which took place after Tesla experienced its largest stock drop since 2020. Speaking in the aftermath of an $18 billion loss in a single day, Musk appeared visibly deflated as he discussed his financial situation. When asked about how he was managing his other businesses amid the downturn, he reportedly paused and admitted that it was with great difficulty. This has led to various responses from top automobile brands and individuals. Toyota chairman and former CEO Akio Toyoda, who reportedly remained skeptical of the electric vehicle boom for years, a position that was said to have contributed to his decision to step down from the company's top leadership role earlier this year. Following Tesla's disappointing third-quarter earnings, Toyota was reported as saying that reality is finally catching up with the hype, remarking that people are finally seeing reality. According to multiple reports, Toyota has consistently argued that EVs are not the only path to achieving carbon neutrality in the automotive sector. He said there are many ways to climb the mountain and suggested that a diversified approach, which includes hybrids and hydrogen-powered vehicles, is more practical. His views now appear to be gaining traction as other automakers began to pull back on their EV strategies. Lucid, for example, has reportedly scaled down production by 30%, and General Motors has delayed the launch of its Chevy Silverado EV by a full year. Former President Joe Biden reportedly made EV adoption a key part of his environmental and climate agenda. However, industry analysts note that the EV market is currently under pressure. High interest rates are said to be suppressing consumer demand, not only for EVs, but for vehicles in general. Jessica Caldwell, head of insights at Edmunds, told Fortune that these financial pressures are preventing a lot of people from even getting into the market. While EV sales continue to rise, reports indicate that the growth rate has slowed. According to the Wall Street Journal, EV sales in the first half of 2023 were up 49% year over year, down from a 63% increase the year prior. Caldwell noted that the transition to EVs represents a major technological and behavioral shift for consumers, making smooth adoption difficult. She remarked that expecting a flawless rollout based on optimistic projections may have been unrealistic from the start. Commenting on the broader impact, Caldwell stated that this would be a large speed bump for the auto industry, one that automakers likely anticipated. Meanwhile, Toyota's stance appears validated. He has long urged the industry to balance its EV investments with continued support for other low-emission technologies like hybrids and hydrogen fuel cells. Ford Motor Company has also been cautious, announcing plans to slow production of its electric F-150 Lightning pickup. Bill Ford, the company's executive chairman and great-grandson of Henry Ford, told the New York Times that the EV debate has become heavily politicized. According to him, while some Democratic-leaning states see EVs as essential to combating climate change, certain Republican-leaning states view government EV mandates as intrusive, comparing them to the controversy surrounding vaccines. Reports suggest the EV race is far from over, But with Toyota's bold strides and Tesla's recent stumbles, the future of mobility might not belong to one giant alone. Elon Musk, China, and Dubai, the future of water-powered cars. In a world that is increasingly focused on sustainability, clean energy, and the reduction of carbon emissions, a shift toward alternative energy sources for transportation has become a central theme in the global conversation. Among the many players driving this revolution are some of the most influential figures and regions, including Elon Musk, China, and Dubai. Recently, these three entities have made headlines by revealing their plans to develop water-powered cars, a move that promises to reshape the automotive industry and accelerate the world's transition to cleaner energy. Each has a unique approach to this groundbreaking technology, but together, they are ready to lead the way in a new era of sustainable transportation. Are there really going to be water engine-powered cars in the nearest future? Or is the future here already? Stay tuned to find out. Elon Musk, the renowned entrepreneur behind Tesla, SpaceX, and numerous other ventures, has long been a vocal advocate for sustainable energy. His work with Tesla has primarily centered on electric vehicles, which have been praised as a key solution to the world's dependence on fossil fuels. But Musk's broader vision for the future of energy goes far beyond EVs. Musk has always emphasized the need for a complete transformation in how humanity generates, stores, and consumes energy, particularly in transportation.
Tesla into universal filling station of EV era. Tesla will open part of its US charging network to electric vehicles, EVs, made by rivals now.
The introduction of water-powered cars represents an ambitious next step in this vision. Musk's announcement to develop water-powered vehicles is rooted in his commitment to reducing the global carbon footprint and addressing the environmental consequences of traditional fuel sources. The idea of using water as a fuel source for vehicles has long been discussed by scientists and engineers, but Musk's ability to combine cutting-edge technology and innovation brings this concept closer to reality. Water, a substance that is abundant and renewable, has the potential to replace fossil fuels, which have long been the primary source of energy for the global transportation sector. The science behind water-powered cars is based on the process of electrolysis, in which water molecules are split into hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Hydrogen, when separated from oxygen, can then be used as a fuel source. While the technology of using hydrogen for fuel has been explored for decades, the breakthrough that Musk's Tesla team is working on involves a new and more efficient method of electrolysis. For Musk, the water-powered car is more than just an environmentally sustainable solution. It is part of a larger strategy to challenge the geopolitical and economic implications of the world's reliance on fossil fuels. The volatility of oil prices and the environmental degradation caused by the extraction and burning of fossil fuels have made it increasingly clear that the world needs a more stable and clean energy source. Musk's vision for water-powered cars seeks to address these issues while providing a fuel that is universally accessible and abundant. But Elon and Tesla are not the only ones who have made plans to release a water engine-powered vehicle. China has also released statements on their progress concerning the same project. China is a country that has been praised for how fast and global their economy has become. Their technology development is not left behind also because they emerged as global leaders in renewable energy and electric vehicle development. They have also made significant strides in the development of water-powered cars. As the largest auto market in the world, China has been at the forefront of the push for cleaner, more sustainable energy sources.
China's appetite for energy is enormous. The country consumes about a quarter of the world's energy supply, 35% more than the US annually. Its energy needs have more than tripled since the year 2000.
The country has set ambitious targets for reducing carbon emissions and achieving carbon neutrality by 2060, and the introduction of water-powered vehicles is seen as a critical part of this strategy. China's interest in hydrogen as a fuel source has been growing for years, and the country has already invested heavily in the development of hydrogen-powered vehicles. But the shift toward water-powered cars takes this concept a step further. By combining hydrogen fuel cell technology with water electrolysis, China aims to create a more sustainable and efficient method of producing hydrogen, reducing the reliance on fossil fuels and creating a closed-loop system that significantly lowers environmental impact. In recent years, the Chinese government has placed a heavy emphasis on the development of green technologies, including renewable energy, electric vehicles, and hydrogen fuel cells. The nation has already established a strong foundation for the widespread adoption of electric cars, and now, with the announcement of plans to produce water-powered cars, China is setting its sights on becoming a global leader in hydrogen technology. Several major Chinese automakers, including BYD, Geely, and NIO, have already begun testing hydrogen-powered vehicles and are exploring the use of water as a fuel source. China's approach to water-powered cars focuses on creating a seamless integration of renewable energy sources like solar and wind power with water electrolysis systems. In this vision, electricity generated from renewable sources will be used to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, providing a clean and sustainable supply of hydrogen fuel for vehicles. This model not only supports the global transition to clean energy, but also creates an energy ecosystem that is self-sustaining and resilient to the challenges posed by fossil fuel dependence. Dubai, on the other hand, has also made the decision to join in the race of companies and countries that are making plans to release water engine vehicles. Dubai is quite known for its extravagant lifestyle, iconic skyscrapers, and technological advancements. They have also announced plans to develop water-powered cars, joining Musk and China in the race to redefine the future of transportation. Dubai has long been a hub for innovation, attracting global attention for its ambitious projects and forward-thinking initiatives. The city's ruler, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has made it clear that Dubai aims to be at the forefront of the global push for sustainability, and the introduction of water-powered cars is part of this vision. Dubai's decision to explore water-powered vehicles is driven by its commitment to creating a more sustainable, environmentally conscious city. The move represents a significant departure from the region's traditional reliance on fossil fuels and marks a bold step toward embracing renewable energy sources. Dubai is positioning itself as a leader in the development of clean technologies.
Dubai's Road and Transport Authority recently won the Middle East and North Africa Green Building Award in the category of the Green Building Project of the Year.
And water-powered cars are seen as a key component of the city's future. The UAE government has already committed to ambitious sustainability goals, including reducing carbon emissions and increasing the use of renewable energy. As part of this commitment, Dubai has been exploring various green technologies, from solar power to electric vehicles. The introduction of water-powered cars is a natural next step in the city's ongoing efforts to reduce its environmental impact and improve the quality of life for its residents. The water-powered car initiative in Dubai is still in its early stages, but the city has made significant progress in developing the necessary infrastructure to support this technology. But with every great plan comes challenges and setbacks. Keep watching to find out what are the problems that come with making water engine vehicles. Challenges and setbacks of making water engine vehicles. The development of water-powered vehicles has been heralded as a groundbreaking shift in the future of transportation, promising cleaner energy and a reduction in carbon emissions. But even with the bold announcements from Elon Musk, China, and Dubai regarding their plans to make water engine cars, the road to making this technology a reality is far from smooth. While the promise of water-powered vehicles is exciting, there are numerous challenges and setbacks that have hindered their progress. These challenges span across technical, economic, and infrastructural domains, presenting significant hurdles that have yet to be fully overcome. One of the primary technical challenges that has slowed the development of water engine vehicles is the process of electrolysis, which is central to the idea of using water as a fuel source. Electrolysis involves splitting water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity, a process that is energy-intensive and costly. Traditionally, the energy required to break down water into hydrogen has often exceeded the energy that can be extracted from the hydrogen, making it an inefficient process. While advancements have been made in improving the efficiency of electrolysis, these breakthroughs are still in the early stages, and the technology has yet to be perfected to a level that would make water-powered vehicles feasible for mass production. Even with improvements to the electrolysis process, storing and using hydrogen is still a major problem. Hydrogen gas, which is the fuel generated through electrolysis, is highly volatile and difficult to store efficiently. Traditional hydrogen storage methods, which involve compressing hydrogen into tanks, are expensive, bulky, and can pose safety risks. Hydrogen's low energy density also means that large storage tanks are needed to provide a significant driving range for vehicles, further complicating the logistics of producing and maintaining water-powered cars. Although some companies have made strides in developing lightweight and safe storage solutions, the technology is still evolving and has yet to be widely adopted in the automotive industry. Another major issue is the existing infrastructure for hydrogen refueling.
The Toyota Mirai is remarkably simple to fuel, thanks to improvements in both the hardware and process of hydrogen refueling.
Unlike traditional gasoline stations or electric vehicle charging stations, hydrogen refueling stations are scarce and not widely distributed, especially in regions outside of a few key markets such as California in the United States. To make water-powered vehicles a viable option for consumers, an extensive network of hydrogen refueling stations would need to be established. This infrastructure is costly to build and maintain, and it would require a lot of investment from both public and private sectors to make hydrogen refueling a practical option on a global scale. Without this network, water-powered cars would face the same limitations as electric vehicles did in their early days, especially range anxiety and a lack of refueling options, which would discourage consumers from adopting the new technology. The economic viability of water-powered vehicles is another significant challenge. While the promise of using water as a fuel source is appealing due to its abundance and renewability, the cost of developing water engine vehicles is high. The advanced materials and technologies required to build these vehicles, particularly the systems for electrolysis and hydrogen storage, are expensive. The manufacturing processes for water-powered vehicles are also not yet optimized, meaning that production costs are likely to remain high in the short term. This makes it difficult for companies like Tesla or automakers in China and Dubai to make water-powered vehicles affordable for the average consumer. Until economies of scale can be achieved and the technology becomes cheaper to produce, water-powered cars are likely to remain a niche market for wealthy early adopters. There is also the issue of public perception and consumer acceptance. Hydrogen as a fuel source has long been met with skepticism due to safety concerns. Hydrogen gas is highly flammable, and while safety measures are in place for its storage and use, the public is still wary of its risks. This skepticism extends to water-powered vehicles, which are still largely seen as a concept rather than a practical, everyday mode of transportation. Shifting public perception will require significant education and marketing efforts to demonstrate that hydrogen fuel cells and water-powered cars are safe, reliable, and efficient. The shift to water-powered vehicles faces significant geopolitical and economic challenges. Reducing reliance on fossil fuels would disrupt oil-producing nations, which rely heavily on petroleum sales, potentially sparking resistance from countries and industries invested in the current energy industry. This resistance could slow the adoption of water-powered cars and hinder the development of the necessary infrastructure. International trade and cooperation will also be helpful in overcoming logistical issues, as countries like China and Dubai work on developing water-powered vehicles, but differences in hydrogen production, storage, and refueling standards could complicate the global supply chain. Geopolitical tensions and varying regulatory environments may delay progress. The scale of the transition is another immense hurdle. The automotive industry is vast, with millions of gasoline and diesel-powered vehicles worldwide. Shifting to water-powered cars requires significant investment in innovation and infrastructure, which will take time. This transition is not a quick fix and will involve concerted efforts from governments, corporations, and consumers. Overcoming these technical, economic, and political barriers will be a long-term process, and while progress is being made, widespread adoption of water-powered vehicles will take years to fully realize. This opens up opportunities for hydrogen-powered vehicles to excel in areas where battery electric vehicles may struggle, such as long-haul trucking, heavy-duty transportation, and remote locations where charging infrastructure is sparse. And hydrogen can be produced from various sources, including renewable energy such as solar, wind, and hydropower, making it a truly sustainable fuel. When hydrogen is produced through electrolysis using renewable electricity, the process is entirely green, resulting in zero emissions from production to consumption. This positions hydrogen as a key player in the global transition to clean energy and a low-carbon economy. What do you think about Elon Musk's losses? And do you think Toyota's new car announcement could have led to the losses? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click on the following video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.